sex obsessed, like.
But can you imagine your kid coming up to you and saying, Mum, I just can't wait to lose my virginity? I was like, well, you love Tom Hanks and Sean's not exactly Forrest Gump, is he? Would have been like a cowboy. But no.
On the stairs. Nana's gonna watch this.
1, 2, 3, fuck it.
Right, hi honey buns, it's Demi. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, or if you're just joining us now, welcome! So for today's video, as you can tell, Mum is back. Oh. Okay, so for this video, we did a Q&A on my channel quite a while ago where we talked about interesting topics, and it was basically a question and answer of me asking my mum questions that you were too afraid to ask your mum, or that you would never ask your mum, and it was quite juicy, wasn't it? It was a good Q&A. So I asked over on Instagram for more questions, but they didn't necessarily just have to be questions, but any questions like directed to me or mum, or like scenarios that you might be in that you want like our opinion or advice on. So that's what this could be. So we've got quite a few, so we're going to get straight into it. And yeah, I hope you like this video. If you do, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and yeah, let's just get into the questions.
And I've never seen any of the questions.
No, Mum doesn't know any of them. Right, okay, so the first question is for you. And it says, in all honest truth, have you ever snooped through your children's things to check or find things out?
No, because I could just ask you.
Yeah, I feel like when I read
it, snoop for makeup or?
Yeah, like, but like physical things, but like for information, I think like.
And this is the God's honest truth. I know Demi's here, but even if she wasn't, a diary or anything would be lying on the floor, and basically.
Yeah, I think like.
I honestly can swear I've never ever looked in it.
No, and I think like. I would be the same with my children, because I feel like I know you want to keep your children safe and stuff, and I guess when they're really young, fair enough, but like they've also got to have privacy, yeah. And I think like if you ever have a parent that is snooping through everything, I would hate that, because like children,
you would want to lock things away every
day. Children do have privacy, and I just think like
plus I wouldn't find nothing in that untidy room in anyway, so
I just think parents don't really like have the right to go looking through kids' stuff, like unless they're really young and it's for like protection of like checking they're not meeting anybody online, and that's different, and I think that's fine. But like, you know, if it's like, or unless you've got suspicions of something really serious,
yeah. But
like unless just in the general day-to-day, if you're just being nebby and that, I don't think you should go through your kids' stuff.
No. I don't think a lot of parents realise as well that they were obviously young,
yeah,
and how they would feel
if someone did that to them, yeah. Okay, the next question is again aimed at you. A lot of the questions were for Mum, because obviously she's not often on the channel. Is, in all honesty, what was your first thought of me doing YouTube? Or was it all
two things? The first one was, is she confident enough to do it? Because
are you thinking like...
No, but you've always been shy, so I didn't know if you'd be able to put yourself across the way you wanted to, but because you have, and you've done well, my other concern was that negativity. Would you, I keep saying to Demi, if anybody is negative about you, really, if anybody was negative against me, I just couldn't give two shits, because you try as much as you can to piss people off that some people don't like in the public eye, but I wouldn't personally take it. I do not take anything to heart, so you can slag me to bits all you want, but I was frightened that Demi would take things to heart and become
upset about comments and stuff like that, yeah.
But you have to just remember that
then people don't know you, like people can have an opinion, like
and
the way I
look
look
at
at
it, something they want, I
used to bite back, but now I don't. I just delete comments, and I think it's because like people who watch my videos think you might know us, but you don't know us. Like you watch 10 minutes of a video of someone, you do not know that person.
Yeah, you might not like facial expressions, you might not like certain things. Well, you know what I say, fucking switch off. Don't keep watching the rest of the video, just switch off now if you don't like it.
But you don't have to like comment on things about people, and
you're obviously obsessed. People are obviously obsessed with you. If they want to troll you, if they want to do whatever, if they want to slag you off, because why would they keep watching your videos but slag you off?
Yeah.
Because you just love her. That's it.
Secretly lovers. Do mums really care if daughters are dating a bad boy?
I do.
What
Well,
would be your concerns around it? Just like obviously hurt feelings, getting messed around,
No.
getting in the wrong things.
You've been influenced and doing maybe bad things that person was. If that person was breaking the law, would you be breaking it as well? What
Yeah.
dangers, like...
I'm not a parent obviously, but I would be worried if my children was dating someone who I thought was like a bad influence.
I
or...
said if they come in here with their hands in their pocket with a shell suit on, looking chavrish, then bring them.
Yeah.
But I say that person could be the nicest person. I have to get to know somebody myself. Even if 100 people say bad one that, I'd have to know that person myself before I could judge.
Yeah.
I don't take other people's opinions on board.
Yeah, I think it's important to do that as well, though, like actually get to know a person before you judge and stuff. Again, for you, and it is, what is your mum's opinions and thoughts on Sean?
Oh, he's lovely. When I first met Sean, I knew he was shy, and I tried to bring him out of his shyness by just...
I'd
being
warned
me.
Mum, like I had said to Mum pre her meeting Sean, oh, by the way, like he's really shy and awkward, so don't be like embarrassing. Bloody hell. Well, she didn't do that lately because Mum decided it would be a good idea to embarrass him.
Well, no, to like break the ice.
So tell them what you're doing.
So Demi had says, Mum, when Sean comes, can we just go upstairs? I went, yeah, but leave the bedroom door open. She went, oh, I will. I says, like, it doesn't have to be like right open, but just like leave it open, you know, as you do. She went, okay. So I thought, right. So I goes in to me fancy dress gear. I gets out a big, huge afro wig. I thought, right. So puts it on, knocks on Demi's door. They couldn't say his, and I went, Demi, you know, I've been at the hairdresser's today. She went, I says, I'm not going back there again. She went, what for? I says, no. I says, they made a right mess of me hair. And she goes, have they? I said, do you want to see it? She went, yeah. So I walked in with this big afro wig on. And Sean just looked at us.
He just was like...
He went bright red. I went, oh, hello, Sean. I said, what do you think of the hair? What do you think? He went... I said, it's not very good, is it? Not very good.
No.
And then I just walked out and he must have thought...
What?
I thought I didn't want him to be nervous when he first met us. I just wanted him to be him, but there would be a time where we would have to meet. But he's lovely. I love Sean. He's great.
Yeah, he
Good
is.
hard worker, and he knows how to take me now, so he tries to like do jokes, which just backfire on Sean. A couple of weeks later, you'll remember when you put a thing on Facebook
About the pants, you put it on.
it's always good.
Okay, so number 5 is, what is the age you both lost your virginity and how? I was 16 with Sean, and how?
Well, how can you...
How does it happen? I think the mean most setting, like, was it a one night stand? Mine wasn't. Mine was with Sean, who I'm still with now.
And mine was 2 weeks before my 18th birthday with my first ever boyfriend, who I was seeing for a year before I slept with.
You are with him a year?
Well, just under a year.
I was with Sean 3 months before we did.
And she kept saying to me, can't wait.
No, but yeah, like, I don't know if I've mentioned this online before, but what was I as a kid? Sex obsessed, like...
But can you imagine your kid coming up to you and saying, Mum, I just can't wait. I just can't wait to lose my virginity. I was like, what? I said, don't go around saying that, especially not
Were
to my
you, like,
granddad.
asking your friends, like, is it normal for a girl to be asking that
No,
much about
I just
sex?
thought you were weird and anyway. I thought, God, just saying that. And I thought...
No, I was like obsessed with like losing it and doing it, wasn't I? Like for ages. But yeah, that was my little story.
You
So
even took yourself to the doctors, you and Sean, to get like contraceptive. We're going to the doctors, Mum, what for? Because me and Sean need to discuss what contraception. I was like, I don't really want to know this.
yeah, we went. I booked an appointment so we could discuss what contraception I was going to get, and then I ended up getting the implant. But at least I was being safe. So how long were you with the partner after you did it?
About another year.
Oh yeah, so like 2 years.
About 2 years with him, aye.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yep.
Is opinion on people in relationships but still using porn?
I don't...
I've always said that I do not think there's a problem with it. Just because someone's using porn, I think it's fine. I don't see why. I can understand someone might feel self-conscious if that's what they expect. And like, you know, your partner's like, oh, you don't look like that girl on that video, or like something like
Fantasy
that.
and reality,
but like,
two different
it's
things.
like watching a movie when there's this romantic story of a couple falling in love. Like, a relationship's not really like that. So like,
Well, you love Tom Hanks and Sean's not exactly Forrest Gump, is he?
No, he's not.
You just don't associate.
That's the thing. I don't think there's any problem with it, and I think unless it's like affecting your actual like relationship, sex life, then maybe there's a problem. But if it's not affecting you in any way, then I don't see the problem. I'm totally fine with a partner using it.
I am totally.
Like, I wouldn't get jealous, or I don't think it's something to be jealous over, but I have heard a lot of people say that they wouldn't be comfortable with it.
I can't understand why.
No, I didn't understand why.
Unless it was they were trying to do something against your will, then yeah, problem. But
yeah, like if they got like a weird fetish from it or something, and then it was like leading to things that you weren't comfortable with, you'd have to be like, no, I'm not doing that. But I think like them using it in their personal time, and that's completely fine.
I think that's fine. I haven't got a problem with it.
No, me neither.
No.
You probably brought me up to have that view.
Don't
be bad at the boyfriend. Reaction, honest reaction, if I told you tomorrow that I was pregnant. Now,
I'd be thinking, how long have I got to save for a pram?
Would you be happy, sad, bothered?
I know that you want to travel and you have travelled.
Yeah.
That if if you felt pregnant, it would be because
bit
that's
of a limitation.
Well, no, because that's what either you wanted. Because there's options these days, like to not fall pregnant, which obviously we know you've got the implant and things happen. But I think you would just take your strides. I would.
Yeah.
You just take things in your strides.
I think
you just accept things.
You've got to, obviously, if I was to fall pregnant, it's a situation
I would ask you just how you and Sean felt.
Yeah, it's a situation that wouldn't be ideal for me right now, and I would be disappointed as a person, not gonna lie, because I haven't travelled and I don't have a house yet, and personally I don't feel like I want kids, so...
Then I'd be thinking, am I Nana? Am I Grandma? am I just Auntie
I
Candy?
think you'd be Nana.
Oh, a Nana.
I couldn't say
Nanny.
you as Grandma. Nanny.
Nanny. Nanny.
But yes, I feel for me it wouldn't be perfect and I'd be upset, so I think you would potentially be upset for me because I would feel upset about it. But I think like now at the age I am, you know, the length of time I've been with Sean and that, I think you wouldn't see it as like, oh my god, this is...
Oh no,
like,
it would be more about whether you'd fulfilled life's ambitions.
Yeah, and done what I'd wanted to do. So yeah. It says, are you jealous of Demi's income?
I don't even know what she makes.
No, you don't.
I don't.
It's not that I don't tell her. It's just
if I need money and I wanted some, well, not once. If I wanted to borrow it, I would ask her.
Yeah.
I know she would.
But like
I've never ever asked her. It's not my business. No. It's not my money. So why would I want to?
I'm open with it though. Like if you ever asked, you know, I would say like I'm not. And to be fair though, I don't know like my yearly income or even my monthly really, because I just know that I get invoices being paid, and you know some months.
It's asking her because one month to the next, I know it changes.
It's quite different.
But
yeah.
I'm not interested in what she makes as long as she's happy and
able to do like, you know, just save. And
I know she's going on holiday, and so I'm not bothered. I've only ever wanted. I'm not bothered what Demi done as a job. All I wanted was for her to be happy in what she was doing. Whether, you know, cleaning floors or being a nurse or just doing anything, as long as she was happy.
I think my happy was always going to be like in the entertainment industry, wasn't it? Like, you know, like acting, singing, performing, presenting, YouTube,
but
porn.
for being the quietest girl in the most...
Did you? God, that was waiting for you to click. What's entertainment in it? I'm joking. What would you do if I came up to you tomorrow and I was like, Mum, I've had this huge contract and I think I'm going to go into porn?
I said, it's alright, we've got different surnames.
Would you actually like be upset?
I would say soft porn is in like just like kiss kiss, but not any outie.
Would you actually be annoyed if I had this massive contract? I
didn't care. Money cannot buy you your self-respect.
Oh.
And if you've got your badge on show for everyone, you've got nothing else to like keep hitting.
Nah, I don't think. See, I say it very different. I don't think it's about self-respect. I think you can do porn and still have respect for yourself. It's a job.
Saying that, I know somebody who is a lap dancer.
One of my favourite YouTubers called Shannon Rose. She does YouTube full time now, and her past when she was like younger was porn. That's what she done.
But does she not regret it now?
No regrets about the porn industry at all. She was called, her porn name was Randy Wright, but she's got no regrets about it at all. She said it was like the best time of her life. It funded her life for that period of time in her life.
But could a bloke ever take her seriously though?
Yeah, she's married with a husband now called Travis. She's got a little daughter called Snow.
I suppose just like a...
I think like, as like nowadays, as you're getting older, like have you heard of
the lap dance and everybody thinks that she... sells her body.
But
she
have you
doesn't.
heard of the site called OnlyFans or not?
Only
Because it's
what?
OnlyFans. It's basically a site where people can, or a website thing where people pay now. So you, like, just say if I had a website and you were interested in it, you would pay, I think it's a monthly payment of whatever I'd set my monthly to be, and you get like photos by me sent and videos, like porn ones. And that's huge now. So many people are doing it, right? And
So how
getting,
do you know about it?
because it's all over social media. I'm not on it, so you'll not find us. I would never do it
So how do you
personally
do the
out of
photos
respect
then?
for Sean. Well, no, this is just like photos and videos of yourself. Or you can get partners involved if they're all willing.
That's just making money, that's not porn, that's just making money.
But
on
it is,
doing-
but
it's
it is
social
porn.
media, basically.
Yeah, but it
It's
porn.
your family speaking.
But it is porn if you're showing your private parts, isn't it? Something I would
Have you
ever
dogged, are you?
do. What do you mean?
Dogging.
Have I did dogging? What's dogging?
Oh, well, she hasn't, 'cause she
like the
doesn't know.
style of it, like the
No.
position.
No.
Well, what's dogging?
Then you're going to say to me, how do you know?
No, go on.
Like, say you go to the lighthouse, because that's the most.
Oh, like in
and
a
you
car.
watch, and you know somebody's like,
Have you?
nah,
Yeah, you have.
I'm not. Why would I want to go and watch someone's little really doing tricks?
Did your mum find out you lost your V? I think I told you.
It was after
I was probably like, woohoo!
I never ever wondered. I knew she wanted to, and I knew she had gone for contraception, but I never ever wondered like how she done it. Then she just come up with one day, went, "Did you know when I lost my virginity?" I went, "No," thinking to myself, "Oh well, she must have then." And she went, "Aye, I did." I went, "Oh, did you?" You went, "Did I not like look different when I come
Did
back?"
I not like change?
Did I not changed and I not look different when I come back? I was like, "Come back when? When was it?" She went, "Well, remember that night when I was late and I come back now?" I was like, "No."
What did I expect to have changed?
And I was like, eh? And you went, "So I didn't look no different?" I was like, "No, just the same, just you." "Oh, so you didn't know?" I went, "No, I didn't know." Was it? Where was it?
Oh, really?
Well, just tell us.
Yeah.
Where was
That
I?
was Sean's. I think you were out because it was after Sean.
That would have been in my bed.
No, it wasn't my bed. I've never did it in your bed. It was after Sean's 17th birthday.
Where was
We
I?
went to the pictures or something. I don't know. Not unless you're in. You might be downstairs.
No.
I don't know.
No.
I don't feel you wearing. I don't think you
I don't
were.
think I
I
was,
don't
'cause-
think anybody was.
Because I think when I come back afterwards, when you would say, "Did I not look no different or something?" Because you come in and I was like, "No."
No, I think you'd gone out somewhere. Because it was his birthday weekend, and yeah, we'd been together like 3 months.
3 months.
Okay, the
You look
next.
if you got that first kiss at that.
The what? What?
You look if you got that first kiss at 3 months.
The next question, again, you just love sex questions. Every question was about sex. But the next question is the weirdest place you both did it. Or the most like out there place.
Just.
It's not like, I don't think this is proper, like, oh my god. But it is like different to a bed.
Oh, like definitely wasn't a bed.
What? Tell us. Go on, you go first. Yours seems juicy. Go on.
No,
Tell.
it's just that we passed there not long ago.
Oh! Tell us.
Sorry, Neil, but
Neil! Tell us.
would have been like a cowboy. But no.
On the stairs. Nana's gonna watch this. Nana, smack her bum.
Somebody passed her.
Did they see?
No, it was different.
Could
No.
have got arrested.
I know.
What?
I could see people in that flat.
So what made you get all saucy like that on the
It
stairs?
was like on the quayside and it was like
Stone
no,
stairs?
no, it's down by there's loads of houses being built now. It's opposite that bistro place and you go down the bank like the quay, like Baker, the bottom of Baker, down that quayside bit. There's a flight of stairs that take you all the way back up to the top road. It was on them stairs.
But what were you passing the stairs and just thinking, oh, that looks
No,
good?
going down them. Halfway down them, just drop me clothes off. Told them to lie down.
No, you
Did. And it's looking like a cowboy.
This is God. Okay, do you want to know mine?
Demi's shocked.
Mine feels like not even that bad now.
Say so mummy has lived.
I did it in a car.
Aye.
Not a fan of the cars. Mine was in a swimming pool changing room. But it's not that.
Whose?
It was at Centre Parks.
Changing room.
Yeah, because they've got universal changing rooms, and I remember we got in the family one and we were getting, it wasn't the last time we went, it was like when I went with Sean's family, and we were getting like changed after we'd been in the pool, and I was just like, oh, we should try it here. But it wasn't really that good, to be fair, because I was like conscious of people walking past, you could see their fucking feet. How you tell us? Go on. Let's see what you can say.
Just the car park at the back of the bus now.
The heating bath?
Park the car up.
When?
Had a bit toodle foodle.
When?
And he goes back in, and then
do
I
you
just
still
come
do
home.
them adventurously?
I'm telling you.
Do you?
You'll be looking at us differently every time I come in.
I'll be like, where have they been? Trying out a new location.
Which stairs you been going to the day? Any spiral?
I'll have to see if Sean fancies the stairs.
You know where my maze on is?
I don't.
Right.
I'll never look at them the same.
Oh, you're not. Right.
I've probably walked the stairs.
We do. We'll go. There's the stairs.
Okay, the next question is again related to sex. Have you ever heard each other doing it?
What?
I have. Not gonna lie.
No.
We don't. Sean's never really here. I'm often at his. I feel like when we were younger we were here a lot, but I wouldn't have probably done it if I knew you could have heard. I feel I have.
You might have.
I think I have.
Don't bother me. You'll be more embarrassed than me. Oh, I've got a stitch in my back.
Are you really okay with me still living at home, or do you want us to move out? We've talked about this loads. I know, well, at least from what I think, I don't think you're that bothered about it. I think Brad, my younger brother, is the most bothered because he wants the big room.
Please tell Demi she's got to move out.
Just tell her she's got to get out.
I've never even ever thought about you moving out.
A lot of people online seem to think it's weird that I'm like 23 and still live at home, but like...
I did. I was still living at home at 23.
What age did you move out? 24? No, you had me at 24.
Probably just about 23, I think it might have been.
You moved it because you bought Buick Park.
But I don't think it's wrong.
No. And I think nowadays people are leaving things a lot later, kids, like...
But it's not just that. It just say I wasn't with Neil and I was just a single parent and I didn't have Brad, just it was me and you.
You'd be so lonely.
Well, no, I wouldn't be lonely, but there's no... Sometimes you can be each other's company. Without... Just doesn't mean that you would have to stop bringing your friends here.
No.
You don't... It doesn't make no difference.
I think for me now, like, I like living at home. I've got no problems with living at home. The only things I do think is I need a bit more space sometimes, just because of the job that I do as well. And I think I'm at the age where maybe sometimes I would like that little bit more, like... not freedom, because I've got a lot of freedom here, but I mean like I don't know how to describe it, but like if I have my tea and want to leave the plate on the table,
She doesn't anyway, so it makes no difference.
No.
We'll vouch for that.
No, because then you go, move that plate, mine, I know you're gonna wash them dishes. But like if it was my house, I wouldn't have to do it the next day if I didn't want to.
No,
but...
Sean would be doing it.
No, he wouldn't.
He would.
He wouldn't.
Bullshit.
Full shilling. You nearly went full shilling.
You're not bullshilling.
I am.
Lift Demi, if you done the dishes, I'd have to look at the cup.
You are lying.
She washes a cup and it's still got lines like a train.
Nah, you're lying. Nah. Do you not think I do anything? I have got better. I do try.
I tell you what she's getting very good at. Putting the washer on and putting washing in and drying.
Yeah, I've been doing that.
Yes, very good, very good.
And I do dishes. Maybe not all the time, but I do.
But do you wipe the bench down on me?
Yes, I always do. Because I know you see.
And half of your rice is in the sink. That's my pet hate.
That's my pet hate, is when you try to do things and you do them, but you still get in trouble. So you might as well not have done them.
But she's 23. I've been teaching her for 23 years. My standards. She's not even halfway there, and I'm not on about
I wash dishes fine. I've washed the clothes fine. You've said that they've been fine. Look, you're backtracking because you feel bad.
It's just because there's beans in the sink.
So you're pissed off about the beans in the sink.
I try to push them down and they don't go.
Right. If I said to you, Mum, I'm bisexual, what would be your like opinion? I don't feel you'd be bothered.
Just
but
sure
like,
no.
Yeah, just curious as to.
Wouldn't make no difference. Wouldn't make no difference if you said you were gay.
Yeah, you're not. But that's the way we've been brought up. Like me and Brad have both been brought up that like if I was, I never would have had a problem coming out. But I'm not attracted to females.
Like
I have gone through stages though where I did think, am I bisexual? I feel like everybody does, because you just.
But it would never. I try to think of things, you know, that would bother me if my kids come to us and says, by the way, or even starstruck.
What if I
would
said,
never be starstruck if, like, say, somebody
But
famous
what if-
walked in my house,
so,
because
like-
I still have to put the kettle on.
but not even bisexual, but what if I said to you, like,
You were gay. Doesn't make no
well,
difference.
not even gay. What if I said to your mum, I think I'm, like, meant to be a boy? Like, transgender?
Then we just go down that path.
Would you feel gutted, though, that you'd lost your daughter?
No, because I'd be gaining a son, wouldn't I?
Well, you would, yeah.
No, I wouldn't feel good in anything.
No.
Nah.
I think that's such a good mindset, and I think that's the way kids should be
You
brought
can't-
up these days, so they
and
feel
some
so
people say, "Oh, yeah,
comfortable.
go out
Because
a bit."
that's one of the things that takes people's life on a daily, because they don't have the right people around them to talk to about things like that.
And as I say, until you've walked in somebody's shoes, can't judge.
No.
You don't know how that person thinks. Yes, some people say, oh, it's a phase. Let them go through the phase, but don't judge them as they're telling you.
No, that's so true. But I've never once, like, I've never felt like I was bi or gay to come out to mum, but I've never once thought, even if I was, like, oh my god, I could never ever tell mum that. Like, I've never thought that, because I just knew it was something that you wouldn't be asked
And then
about.
people knew.
No.
It was like, you know, it wasn't
Do you
a
know
friend.
how I met Sean? I always want to know if you how.
Social media.
Do you know that? Did I tell you that? I always thought I'd told you I met him at college because I didn't want you to tell us off.
I think at the time you did.
I did, but then I
later
eventually
on,
told you.
But-
I actually met Sean on Baby M, and then I discovered he
that's
lived.
it, they
But I knew he was a real person. Always be so safe if you're meeting
There's
people
only
online.
one thing that I was
But-
ever dubious of with Sean, is when you did tell us, and like obviously, you know, when you look at that Facebook profile and that, every picture I seen of him, he had either a can in his hand,
I think,
he
oh
looked
god,
drunk.
she's got an alcoholic.
or he looked drunk.
And that's only because he never takes pictures of himself. So if someone took a picture of him on
wasn't
a
his
night out,
friend.
he just bloody used that as his thing.
He's so from it, like he just can't even handle his drink. He's just...
I remember when I first, yeah, because I thought I told you at college. I must have told you later on that I actually met him on Baby M. But it was funny, you know, because I discovered when we met that he lived not far from my grandma. So I was at grandma's, and I went and met him at the bus stop outside of hers.
He used to go to a bus stop on the
But then you
field.
know what? I was a bit stupid, and this is something I will say to people.
But you couldn't have told her though this at the time.
No, I went and met him at a bus stop, and then he was really nervous as well, and instead of sitting in the bus stop, he turned around and said, do you want to have a walk around the farm? And it was this like really dark and close farm.
Very dark.
I could tell by looking at him, he wasn't anything.
Very dark,
but
you just...
like at the time, looking back on it now, if Sean had any wrong intentions, I would have been fucked. Like where we walked wasn't safe, so
You couldn't
he's
even run
always-
if you wanted to.
No,
even if you
because
knew
there's
the
nowhere
area,
to
'cause you-
go.
well, you just wouldn't know where you were
Nah.
going. There's train lines and everything.
Now we laugh about it though, because he says like that's so
That was
bad.
her dating place, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Even though pouring the rain, you were going to
We
sit in
would
the
go
bus
to,
stop or something.
no, we would go to the hill.
The hill.
Aye, with
Where was
kebab.
it?
Like behind the farm, behind the allotment, it was there. We went back like years later to try and recreate the night, and I was just sitting there like, Sean, I must have really liked you because this is fucking freezing and I'm bored, let's
Did you
go.
do it at the hill?
Never did it at the hill, now. We used to take little picnic blankets though, and we would kiss on the hill. But we
Look at
never
the
done it,
stars.
yeah. We literally never did it on the hill. I think Grandma thought we were doing it on the hill every Saturday, but we literally didn't. We didn't, because it was 3 months. By that time, we'd both been to each other's houses, and we were more, like, you know, we weren't going to the hill anymore.
I know. Because I was going to say, that's why
It
when
was
you
so
come here, I
cute
was
though,
rather...
because Bill used to wash all the blankets for the Saturday because he knew I'd be going to the hill. And he'd have them all washed.
Oh.
Bill, my granddad used to, and my grandma, bless her, she'll go, I wash them as well. But he used to wash all the blankets for us so I could take them to the hill. And I'd take over the little backpack of blankets and go to the hill with Sean.
Just rock
Then
them
he would buy a kebab or something to eat and would sit on this hill. And then this Labrador once came up to her and ate a kebab. I was fucking fuming.
Did it?
Aye. The most inappropriate person you've ever like fancied or had a little fling for? You never really like fancied anyone? Never any work bosses? Never teachers in school? Never like fancied someone that you just shouldn't have really fancied?
Nah, I love Eminem, but I don't fancy him.
It's not really inappropriate though, that.
No,
I
it's
remember there was this teacher in school, he was my technology teacher called Mr. Kane, and I used to think he would be nice. And that was kind of inappropriate because of student teachers thingy, but like, no, so you never fancied anyone? Not fancied as in like proper love them, but just thought, oh god, they're nice.
No.
No. Mum's not a fancier. She don't fancy the boys. Or
And
the
if you
girls.
turn my head, whoa, you was one special guy.
Okay, so this was mine and Mum's sit down tea, juicy Q&A. We got deep, didn't we? Mum got deep.
I let out a secret.
Does anybody know that?
Neil.
And then now you've told nearly 200,000 people, potentially.
You'll be looking for the stair. Look for the stair.
You come to Newcastle, Quayside, look for the stairs.
The stairs with a stain.
Look at that. Oh! I've just clicked what you said. God.
Oh, there was another place, no.
Where?
Oh, yes, me getting excited as if I would.
And as if, oh my God. Where? Is this worse?
Oh, on 6, but with like, la la la.
What? Oh.
La.
Do you not like that?
Wasn't that?
What?
But the funny thing was, sorry, Neil.
Neil doesn't watch my videos. Watch
No,
him put
but
this one on.
everyone
Watch Neil
should.
stop playing this at work and be like, fucking hell, Andrea.
You know, in the Quayside where my maison is, there's that big round ball.
No.
The metal cage with another ball on the inside.
What, you went in the ball?
No, I'd have to show you. You'll know, won't you? Well, we're just sitting on there having a bit, you know, slap and tickle until the security guard went, excuse me, can I just move you? I need to press the security button. So I had to shuffle with his hands through my pants.
Do you not get embarrassed?
Nah, I just think it's funny.
It is funny. That's how I think I've grew up, not bothered about talking about like sex. Because even when I would say the word sex, grandma, you know, she'd be like, but like
Even now you could see what I'm like.
But I just think it's such a normal thing to talk about me. Like if I meet someone and I want to know how many people they slept with, I just ask.
I don't.
What?
So that's just like, things are more talkable now. And
Yeah.
things are more humorous. That's how you can
I just think
overcome,
you
like,
make it more awkward by making it not talkable. Like if you're
the more somebody doesn't want to talk about it, the more embarrassed they get, which makes me want to talk about it more to them because I
But I'm
love
just
the
like,
cringe.
not being funny, mate, but 99% of people have sex. It's literally as common as drinking a cup of tea. So why do people find it that awkward?
Look at my friend, don't say no names, who I thought like had give up and had cobwebs, and the next thing I know, had a baby.
Yeah, no. So mum had this for, oh my God, I don't know.
Can't mention.
I can't mention names. But like,
but
we
every time
thought,
we talk about sex, this person got red and I would talk about it more just because I love the embarrassment and that. And then I found out she had a baby and I was like, just know what it's for, is it not closed?
yeah, I just think it's such a common thing that like,
Everybody wants to talk about it, just some
about
do.
it. I am the
older
type
generation.
that does. Yeah, I like to know the ins and outs, the bays. I like a good juicy sex story. Anyway, we like to ramble. This video is so long, but I hope you enjoy it because I know you love the more chill sit back videos, and I know you love Mum. They literally adore you on my channel, you know, all the time. It's like, can Andrea come back? You do another video with your Mum? Can Andrea come back? I'm like, hello.
Not any more secrets out there.
She's like, I'm not coming back.
Never get us on when I'm drunk.
I'm going to wrap this video up because this video is going to be dead long. If not, we're just going into ramble zone. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you want more videos with Mum, give this one a thumbs up. If you want more chill question videos, any video suggestions, comments below. What are you, Krista?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing, I'm just
Still thinking of the
daydreaming.
stairs.
No. Oh, I'm not going to live this down, am I?
No, you're not. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you very shortly for another video. Bye! You can do the outro. Go on, close it out.
Oh.
Oh.